What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video here, BG Dama. And it's been a while. And it's been like over a year or two, I don't even know. But yeah, I wanted to come back, talk about some stuff that I wanted to change up my content, I guess, for a bit. Change it up, see how I feel about it. If I don't enjoy it, I probably will leave again for a very long time again. I'm just kidding. Let's hope not. But as you can see by the thumbnail and by the title of this video, we are going to be talking about AEW. Yes, AEW. We're going to be talking about Will Ospreay versus Ricochet, which happened as of recording this yesterday, Wednesday, the 5th anniversary of AEW Dynamite. Yay! They got a rights renewal, so that's more AEW on people's televisions, which I guess we all wanted in some sick, twisted way. I'm glad it's on the TV just as a guilty pleasure of mine, because what the fuck is this company? But yeah, I wanted to watch this match because I've heard about Ricochet and Will Ospreay and their rivalry. I've seen clips of their previous matches, and I enjoyed Ricochet's stuff in WWE. I was disappointed that he wanted to go and flip with his friends in AEW, because Jesus Christ. We're gonna save the flipping for the actual match review, because if you haven't seen the match, I would only recommend you watch it if you have nothing better to do with your day or time. But if you value your time and you are a person of importance, or you just particularly don't like watching very bad wrestling, or in this case aggressive gymnastics, so yeah, it started off with a bunch of fucking cartwheels. Yeah, Ricochet was doing cartwheels. There was backflips, handsprings, somersaults. I don't know, any flip you can name, they most likely did it. I can't name all the flips because I don't have the time and I don't fucking care enough. But yeah, they did the flips. They did it. And hey man, if for the people who like this kind of thing, this is the kind of thing that those people like. So more power to them. Then they traded some backflips off of each other. Yes, well, actually, before that, there was a Hurricane Rana off the barricade, and yeah, that was interesting. Then they traded backflips off each other's chests. You know, I'm gonna kick off your chest and land on my feet. You kick off my chest and land on your feet, type thing. None of it actually being any sort of resemblance to wrestling in any way. Then we got an Oz cutter on the apron for a break spot. This motherfucker. So they're fighting on the apron. There's some kicks, some hitting, and then Ospreay, he gets the upper hand and he launches. He steps on the second turnbuckle, I believe it is. Launches off Oz cutter onto the apron. Commercial break. What? Why would you? Okay, this is an Ospreay match, so there is barely any selling going on. Ricochet joins him too with the very minimal selling. And then Excalibur, everyone's favorite commentator, Excalibur. What will I do without you and your mask? Just shouting nonsense. One of these days, Excalibur is going to run through a wrestling card, not be able to breathe, and he's going to pass out on live television, and I'm going to laugh. But Excalibur has this amazing quote. He says, Ricochet climbed the ranks, beating the likes of Kyle Fletcher, Sammy Guevara, and I believe his name is the Beast Muertos. The Bull motherfucker. He beat the Bull motherfucker. those are three names, and if any of them have been used significantly on AEW television within the last, I don't know, let's give it 6 months. If any of them have been used in any importance on the AEW television, because I don't watch regularly, nor would I ever want to. If any of them have been used significantly, I know Sammy has a belt of some sort, but who doesn't at this point in AEW? So I know Sammy has a belt of some sort, but if I am correct, all of these guys usually lose all the time. So he climbed the ranks by beating people who never climbed the ranks ever. Interesting. Okay. And then I wrote Excalibur is trash. Yeah. And then basically this crowd, oof. It's bigger. I'll give them this. It's bigger than what they had. Crowds on both sides of the camera this time. They had some cool camera shots. They had a lot more people in there. So I'll give them that. Sure, they were all at the bottom level. So they could have gotten like the same effect just going to somewhere smaller, but they want to they want to run these NBA arenas. So yeah. So yeah, the crowd is mostly dead for any of the actual wrestling. They didn't. Are we gonna sit here and kid ourselves? You think these people came here to see fucking wrestling? You think they came here to see people get put into headlocks and chin locks and I don't know, anything that resembles an actual wrestling match? No. They came here for the aggressive gymnastics. They want to see people flip, land on their feet, do cool like, I don't know, tumbles and somersaults. Jesus fucking. Do they broadcast like competitive gymnastics? I think these people would be very into that. I don't know though. Jesus. But yeah, I've been to funerals louder than this entire fucking arena. It was dead. It was dead. It's a shame because, you know, I do watch WWE a lot more, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot wrong with WWE, because people are gonna probably watch this, listen to this, and be like, oh, he's fed pilled, he's down with the E. Jesus Christ. No, how do I word this correctly? I like wrestling. AEW's presentation of wrestling is probably the worst I've ever seen. And I've had to grow up with Vince's presentation of fucking wrestling. And that was way more digestible than whatever this is. And Ricochet, you're a fucking mark. You're a mark for yourself. You're a mark for the shit that your friends like and the shit that you like. It's horrible. This isn't wrestling. You and Will Ospreay aren't wrestlers. Just when I try to give Will Ospreay a fucking chance, he goes and does this shit on live television. This motherfucker probably had one of the greatest matches of his career against MJF, and it was almost an hour long, and people complained about that, and then they're gonna rage and come in their pants over this. This is a disgrace to fucking wrestling. This is horrible. No one should copy this, look at this, and inspire to be anything like this. This is fucking horrible. Oh, what a coincidence. I wrote Ricochet is a giant mark. Yes. This guy left one of the biggest companies in the world to go and flip and do routines with his fucking friends. The only smart thing Ricochet has done since going to AEW is trick Tony Khan into paying him a bunch of fucking money for it. What a fucking just, Then Nigel had a great one-liner, which it made zero fucking sense. I don't know what Nigel was saying, what he was trying to say. It just definitely didn't come across well. He said, the high flyers hit like heavyweights, paused for about 3 seconds, and then said, move like cruiserweights. Dear God. And at this point, both men are up on the top rope. They're up on the top rope. They're coming back from commercial break. And Ricochet is setting up for a Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Both men are standing up there, balancing, by the way. Clearly cooperating with one another. This doesn't look like a competitive struggle of any sort. Doesn't look like a fight between two people who have a grudge against one another. It looks like two people going through the motions, doing a routine. It's the same shit we see all the time between these fucking idiots. But Ospreay lands on his feet out of the Hurricane Rana. It's the same spot we've seen 100 times. The pop. The crowd, I'll give it to them. They did pop. And I think this crowd might enjoy Circus Dole more. They get a lot more from that. For like their money's worth, at least. How much is a Circus Dole ticket to like AEW? Because if we do the math, you're definitely going to get a lot more out of your buck. A lot more bang for your buck. And don't get me started on the fucking... Oh, jeez Louise. They're supposed to be having a match on Rampage. It's going to be them and Jack Perry against Private Party and someone, I think. I forgot who it was. They're supposed to be having a 6-man tag on Rampage. And I will watch that. I will watch that and review that if you guys want to. But I just wanted to see that because I know it's going to be a train wreck. Anything the Bucks do, touch, look at, it's absolute dog shit. And oh my god, I can't wait to see that train wreck. And then the crowd starts chanting "Fight Forever," but I don't think anyone in the crowd actually plays that game because how many people are playing it currently on Steam right now? Not as many people in that arena. So, and then Ospreay, he hits a Styles Clash, and this is like the 4th Ospreay match I've watched, and in every one of them he hits a Styles Clash or like the phenomenal forearm. Does he have some sort of like AJ Styles fetish that I'm unaware of? Does he want to be AJ Styles? Is this gonna build to a match with AJ? It's not gonna build to a match with it. He's just doing moves. He's just that's the problem with fucking AEW. It's people doing moves. People are just doing moves, going through the fucking motions. No one's actually wrestling. No one actually has a grudge. No one actually has a fucking purpose in this fucking company. And this, it's sad. This isn't wrestling. It's sad. It's sad. We gave a fucking mark with an unlimited supply of fucking money, with daddy's money. We gave him a wrestling company, and it's just some shitty little universe mode that he conjured up in his fucking mind. There's no sense to this. I can make better sense out of my fucking wrestling figures. This is horrible. This is fucking terrible, bro. Oh my god. And it's a shame. Ricochet left because they wouldn't let him do this nonsense. He couldn't get the chance to do this nonsense. They said, Ricochet, make your shit make sense, and he said, nah, that's too much work. This guy thinks that he should be like WWE fucking champion, and because he wasn't, oh, he was underutilized. He was fucking underrated. No, you're a role player. People are fucking role players. Learn your role, stick to it. Fucking, what the Rock say? Know your role, shut your fucking mouth. This dude needs to learn how to shut his fucking mouth, get his paycheck, and be fucking happy. But now, well, actually, now he's getting a bigger fucking paycheck and doing a whole lot fucking less. So maybe I'm the one who's fucking delusional here. Who fucking knows? And then this excruciatingly long match ends in a double fucking pin. The match that people have been clamoring to see since Ricochet's contract was being talked about coming up. Since his contract was talked about coming up, this match ends in a double fucking pin. Then both men are begging for more time. Justin Roberts gets, Tony Khan has said that this match will continue. Shut the fuck up, you fucking stooge. Says the match will continue. They start wrestling. They do a shitty elbow exchange. Kick after kick after kick after kick. And then here comes Takeshita. He comes in, DQ. The crowd is booing them out of the fucking building. Booing them out of the fucking building. Not because this is Heat, brother, but because this fucking stunk. It stunk. It was a steaming pile of shit, and they should never do it again. What was the point? None of us know. Will Ricochet get over? Probably not. But if you guys enjoyed this review and want me to do more, please let me know. and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thank you.